If you are struggling with dealing with criticism, you need to watch this video because I am the queen of handling criticism. I'm Nina Davulori, I'm a former Miss America, and I love sharing all my big sis advice. I woke up to this lovely little comment today, and even 2 years ago, it's something that probably would have bothered me, but today, it doesn't bother me, and here's why. For a little bit of backstory, I started my singing journey in 2019 behind the scenes, and in July of 2022, I applied to NYU for a master's in vocal performance. And I was one of the last, if not the last students accepted in August of 2022 to start the program that fall. Day one, it is obvious, there's no argument. I am the worst singer in the class. No question, hands down. And I was okay with that because I came there to learn. I was like, this is the time where I'm gonna double down and actually go to school and learn something that I've really wanted to do. And because I went there to learn, that completely allowed me to not focus on, oh my gosh, I'm the worst, I totally suck at this, which to some degree is true. Although one of my friends did say, Nina, this isn't community college, this is NYU, and there is a filter. At that point, I was like, okay, maybe I'll be the worst amongst the best, which is still hard, don't get me wrong, you gotta check your ego at the door, and I checked my ego at the door, because at the end of the day, this was so much about just fulfilling a childhood dream of mine, and I was defining what success and what that journey looked like. That's not to say it wasn't hard, it was really hard, but even now, I see the progress, I see the improvement in my voice, my sound, my technique, all of it. And I wouldn't have been able to get to even this point if I didn't at least start. Believe me, there are so many videos that I have never shared behind the scenes. Like I said, I've been singing since 2019 and I didn't start sharing any sort of singing videos until really a few months ago because I just didn't feel confident or comfortable enough. And even now, I recognize I am not the best singer in the world, but it's not about that. It's been about the journey, and I finally just at least feel proud for where I've come as a singer. And just as a person, I wasn't always the best dancer. I didn't win Miss America my first try. You have to be the worst at something before you're gonna be the best at it, or before you're even gonna become good at it. Forget the best. And you have to define that for yourself. All this to say, if you are dealing with any kind of criticism, recognize that it is never about you. I'm gonna say that again. It is never about you, because you have had the courage to start something, to do something, to pursue something. And sometimes, yes, there is constructive criticism and you do take that along the journey and process. But if someone is trying to pull you down, I remember someone said, oh my gosh, you're so brave for starting something new at such an old age. And I was like, well, I'm not 80. And even if I was 80, shouldn't we be encouraging each other to learn new things in life? So if you are a person who has been wanting to change something about their life or try something new, pursue your dreams, your passion, whatever it might be, this is your sign to do it. Because at the end of the day, my entire journey just proves the point of exactly who I am and who I've always been. And I'm so proud of everything that I've done. And that didn't come without taking risks, without following my intuition, without failing, without continuing to fail and learn and grow. And honestly, that's just life.